Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world, to whoever's going to watch this. Well, I'm here. I'm back. Where have I been? To be honest, I'm not going to sit here and make excuses. I fucked it. I haven't been going as much as I should. I haven't been for quite a while, unfortunately. Just like I knew I would. And I said that exactly to you all at the start of this entire thing. I told you I would have some point where I completely stop it and I lose track of it. But it's what it is, really. It's just one of those things that it's difficult to keep up with, and stay motivated. That's the most difficult part, staying motivated through it all. It's just I want to stand here and make excuses so I make myself feel better, but I really cannot, because at the end of the day, I know I've fucked it up. I got to the point where I lost 2.5 stone, which is good. It is really good. So I've chucked 2.5 stone off. I've probably put about a stone back on, I can't lie. But hey, it's what it is, really, innit? I've put it back on. Fucking someone ringing us when I'm trying to vlog, but I'll stop this segment and I'll get into the next one once I've fucking answered the phone. I was really interrupted there. I've got one of my pals coming over. I didn't realise he was actually going to come over. He wants to try the new VR headset that I still need to give a review on, of how I like it and how I've enjoyed it and how I've disliked it. But I'll pause this segment for now and I will be back later to finish the rest. Well, so that's my mate gone now. I think you liked the VR. I've no idea. I think you did. So yeah, go back to it. So obviously buggered it a little bit. Like the whole fitness stuff. I've not failed it, don't get me wrong, I haven't, by all means. I mean, I failed myself a little bit in terms of it, but I mean, I've still, to a certain degree, I've still been exercising. Just not as much as I'd like to do. But to be honest, the only really, like I say, I do want to sit here and try and make excuses up again to try and make myself feel better about it. But I suppose the only thing I can really justify myself with as to why I've not really done it is because, to be honest, I've not been very well, for quite a while. I don't really know the easy way to say it, to be honest. To be honest, to a certain degree, I am a bit of a stressor, a hypochondriac, if you will. So, a few weeks ago, I was just travelling back from work on the bus, and I had this sharp pain in my chest. And ever since then, all I seem to get is just chest pains. I mean, I've been at the doctors about it and stuff. And they've given us the okay and said I'm alright, but do I feel alright? I don't really know. To a certain degree, yes. I don't feel all too well, even though I've just said I do feel alright. I've had a few times where it's only happened twice, thankfully. That I've had to resort to it. Few months ago, I mean, I do think I am alright now, but a few months ago, this is what really started the health kick, I suppose. A few months ago, I was laying in bed one night and I just went all faint. The left side of my body just went all faint. And I sort of felt like I had lost sensation in the left-hand side of my body, and I had a few research that what I was thinking. I had to get an ambulance out for that. Shit, I had to go to hospital for it. I had to check us over. But as that I expected, I was told I was alright. And then Christmas Day, believe it or not, of all times for it to happen, happened again, but it was really bad that time. Same again. Well, to be honest, I didn't ring for an ambulance. I just I rang 111 and spoke to them about it, and they recommended that I go to the hospital and get it checked out. Went to the hospital, had an ECG and stuff. Didn't find anything, but I've got a doctor's appointment some point this month, so I'm gonna definitely go and get it checked out properly. Because I don't know, I've never felt right for a long time, to be honest. I mean, I've said it a few times, and I mean, this isn't me sitting there looking for sympathy or anything, because quite frankly, I don't want it and I don't need it, because I can do this sort of stuff on my own. But like, just in terms of how I felt, like I don't know, I felt like for months and months and months on end, I felt like massively depressed. There's no reason as to why. I don't know. It's just something that I suppose has just sprung up on us, and it's been like that for quite a while. But no, like, I'm disappointed in myself a little bit, because I've failed it to a certain degree. I mean, I haven't failed it. You might think otherwise, but I definitely don't think I've failed it. I suppose I've just hit a wall during it. I just need to get myself over that wall, and it's finding how to do that. The issue is, like, people are so right. Like, I didn't agree with it, where people were like, "Oh, if you do too much or if you push yourself too much, you're gonna get sick of it." You were right, like, you're not wrong. And here's me on quite a few of my videos saying that I wouldn't get to this stage, but hey, we're here at it, I suppose. But hey, it is what it is, really, innit? There's no point in pondering over it. The only thing I can really do is push past it and get back onto the proper grind and push myself with it. But, so what shall we do now? So what I'll do is, instead of sticking by the whole depressive stuff, let's get on to something else. Let's get on to a different topic. The PS5 VR. So, what's my review on it after it's been out since it's February. So it's been out 2 months. What do I think of it? It's good. It is a good machine. It's a good bit of kit. To be honest, to a certain degree, I have a little bit of regret buying it, because I've not used it as much as I probably should have, especially for the price I paid out for it, which is ridiculous. It's good. Like, I've got 3 VR games. So I've got Job Simulator. That's just a basic little game. That is really good. I do like that. It's just something that you can just chill with. What else? You've got Pavlov. Pavlov is fucking fantastic. Pavlov is really, really good. Pavlov's a bit like Call of Duty. It's a Call of Duty base. Well, it's not Call of Duty base, but it's a bit like Call of Duty, but more realistic. You're a soldier, and it's like team deathmatch and zombies and stuff like that. It is really, really good. I'd massively recommend having a look at that sort of stuff if you are thinking of getting a VR. And Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo is another one I've got. Gran Turismo is a really, really good game. I was really, really surprised by it, to be honest. I mean, I've already played with it on the controller, because I don't have an actual rig for the steering wheel, which I don't think I've said I've got, but I've got a proper G29 Logitech steering wheel set up. But I just don't have the rig that attaches to it with the seat. Well, that's something I will invest in at some point later down the line. Something I'm not really too fucking honest about, if I'm totally honest. It's something I will look at further down the line. But out of 10, I'd probably give it a 6.5 pushing at a 7.5. I mean, the only reason why it's knocked down so much is purely because of the lack of like time I've had with it. I've not really played it as much as I would like to have, as I've just said before. But it is really good to a certain degree. If you are into the whole virtual reality stuff, it is a good stepping stone into the future, which I'm sure we're all getting to at some point. It is good virtual reality stuff. It's expensive, don't get me wrong, it is really expensive. I do believe that like 529 quid, I think I paid for it, is a bit extreme. I can't lie. The only reason being is because for probably 500 quid more than that, for about 1,200 quid, you could get a HTC Vive, and that's like top quality stuff. But obviously, you can't play that on a PS5, with as you can with a PS5 VR too. But it is good. It is really, really good. And I definitely do recommend buying it if you are wanting to invest in it. I was going to say I might try and upload some videos on me actually using it, but I don't know. We'll see on that. But yeah, that's just a short little video for you. The start of it's not really like all too good to it, but I suppose towards the end with a review it's a lot better. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't trying to make excuses or trying to go off the subject of how I've been and how I've been feeling. But hey, there's no point in lying, I suppose. And well, it's been 3 months since I last done a video. That's how long it's been. So, because I can imagine quite a lot of you definitely thought this was going to happen. I wouldn't blame you. I don't blame you in doubting me. It's annoying because I know in my few videos I always I'm not doubting myself and I'll not listen to people. I don't care what you got rudely cut off there because of I lost storage, because apparently I've used too much storage. But what was I saying? No, I do care what people think. I do care what people think, but as to what you think about my weight loss situation stuff, I really don't care. That's on you. I'm still losing weight, just at a slower rate, not as fast as I really want to be. I mean, I can definitely tell I've lost weight, personally. I mean, I can tell I put weight on as well. But no, I can definitely tell I've lost weight. I haven't got as much as an appetite as I used to. And I definitely think my stomach's shrunk in terms of how much food I can intake. Because to be honest, my eating pattern's still shit. I don't eat a lot of calories. I'm lucky if I eat 500-600 calories a day. And that's probably where a lot of my health problems come from. I bring it on myself, really. But it is what it is, really, innit? But no, I'll stop pondering on now. But thank you all very much for watching this depressing but also review of a PS5 for your video. But this video was just to let you know I am still here. I'm a bit dark in the background at the minute. I think I'm definitely at some point going to have to get a personal trainer, because I need someone to constantly be honest all the time. But that's it, really. Like I say, a few weeks' time or a week's time, you'll see me back into it. Oh, actually, no. I'm possibly going to Amsterdam next week. Get myself away, have some time away, in Amsterdam. That'll be fucking fantastic. But yeah. Again, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I will see you next week in Amsterdam. Do have a lovely rest of the evening, afternoon, morning, wherever the hell you are in the world. And thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you all again soon. Draw.